Awesome. Well, I appreciate you jumping on, Liza. For those of you that don't know me, my name's DJ, one of the owners of Contoured Body. I've got Liza Francois from Minnesota on with us. She's actually our manager up in that area. And we just wanted to shoot a quick video to give you guys some ideas of what we did to really get things started for her. You know, I'm down here in Scottsdale, and what we did is we called a couple of our contacts up in Minnesota to ask a huge favor. Because Liza had purchased a machine, she's a manager up in that area, we wanted to kickstart her business. And so I reached out to some of my contacts and just asked them to do a favor. I knew, we all know that to go get this type of procedure done in a salon, laser, lipo laser, it costs anywhere of $200 to $250 a session. But if you buy an 8-pack, it'll cost about $1,500, which is about $187 a session. So what we needed to do is create value and help Liza get some clientele going up there and get some testimonials, get some stories going. And so I reached out to a colleague of mine that I've known for 20 years since high school and asked a huge favor, and reached out to a gentleman, and he put a party together. And all I said was, would you do me a huge favor? I started a distribution company. I have a manager in your area. We're looking for testimonials, and we're willing to do some free treatments. And so he was ecstatic. He asked a bunch of information about the product. So we sent him some YouTube videos that we created about how it works and so on and so forth. And so he opened his home to Liza. And, when Liza signed up, we casted the vision of her signing up, getting a machine. We would help her get the parties going, help get her sales going. And Liza showed up. So I'm going to turn it over to her so she can hear her experience from the setup that we created.
Hi guys, I'm Liza Francois. Like DJ said, I'm living north of the Metro Twin Cities area. Actually pretty small towns, I guess you could say, considering that we're so close to Twin Cities, there's a lot around us. So DJ set up this opportunity for me to get in front of a really great contact that he knows. There was definitely nerves, jumping into my first, session of getting in front of people. And it could not have been more perfect, I guess. And I know I called DJ immediately after this party, just raving about the experience, the way in which they opened their mind to it, how excited they were. I mean, the moment that basically we had the first person go through and they lost inches. And literally it was anywhere between just under an inch to 2.6 inches at this party within the group that we were working on. And there was about 6 individuals. So I think for me, it was a perfect size for that first go. I think it was just enough where it was intimate enough. It was family and close friends. And they were just open to it 100% from the moment I walked in the door. I'll be honest, I used a lot of Mike's training videos that you guys did, DJ, to prepare me, I guess, the best of my ability. And I'm the type of person that wants to go in knowing as much as I possibly can, but also putting it in my own words, because there's no way I could remember everything Mike said. And with his years of experience and understanding what the body's doing, I definitely just listened. I would have the video playing as I was even cooking dinner, to be honest, preparing myself with just understanding what it's doing and then putting it into my own terms. And I think they appreciated that. Being able to just better explain it on that basic level. So my biggest concern going in was just, how am I going to be able to say what Mike said? And it wasn't like that at all. It was definitely done in my own way. They had great results right away. The party was wonderful, booked additional parties out of it right away. And then also booked packages. So, I mean, I wish I could tell you the ins and outs. I definitely went in prepared. I mean, I had all of our information ready to go, copies of everything ready. And I don't know, DJ, I'm sure you'll get into more of the basics on that on different videos of what you need to do to be prepared walking in. But really, I think it's just about your level of confidence walking into any setting, right? I mean, I wasn't 100% confident, but I sure as heck looked like I was 100% confident with what I needed to know. So.
No, that's awesome. You did a great job. I mean, you knocked it out of the park. I know that, the client sent me some private messages and then some group messages to us, and nothing but accolades and respect. And, they're excited. So what Liza's talking about with Mike's videos, you can find on our YouTube channel, but also through the Facebook community to get you prepared. And so, Liza went in and I know the first couple people lost, less than the people that went later, right? I think you said like a quarter of an inch, maybe something small. And then, I know the other gentleman he lost a little over 2 or 2.5 inches, something like that.
Just over 2.5. Yeah.
2.5 inches. And it was a 20-minute treatment, right?
Yes.
And then I think you did, tell me, cause you did the wife and she did her different body part, right?
Thighs. Yep. So she did thighs and stomach, just so we really promoted trying to do the stomach too. But her problem area, and she had a pretty flat tummy. So that's not on her body what she wants to work, right? So for her self-conscious area is the thighs and the outer thighs. So, even with explaining to her that you probably see more on the stomach on that immediate first treatment, we went ahead and I just said, that I don't know what I can, I can't promise or anything, but let's give it a go. And she did see 0.6 inches off of her thighs on the first treatment as well. So to me, that's huge, especially on that first go. And she said even in the middle of treatment, I could not tell you how many of them said how relaxing it was. I gave them the opportunity to talk to them a little bit at the beginning. I stepped out of the room. And so that's kind of the way that I used, my you could just tell when they were kind of relaxed enough where I said, I'm going to step out. I'm going to go ahead and measure the group that had just went prior, in terms of using my time efficiently too. Gave them the opportunity to go walk, do a little workout. One of the girls decided she'd work out for a quick 10 minutes, jump on the treadmill because she missed her morning workout anyways. Right. So, did the routine of what we should be doing, the process of what we should be recommending. And she had amazing results. As soon as I walked back in, with the individual you're referring to with her thighs, she just said, sign me up. What do I have to do? I'm ready. Like, this is the most relaxing. She said, she goes, other than, knowing I'm in my own home, but she goes, my kids aren't bothering me. It's relaxing. She goes, I feel like I'm just in a different place. So everyone had really positive remarks during and even after the process, for sure.
That's great. So basically the host, which is the husband and the wife, they're each getting a package. They're just waiting to start their packages after, it's right before the 4th of July that we're recording this video. So they're going to wait till after 4th of July with all the festivities. And then his sister is going to do a package. And then the boyfriend is potentially doing a package. So there's 3 for sure, maybe 4 packages. And if Liza were to sell those packages at $800 like we advertise, I mean, that's, anywhere from $2,400 to $3,200 in a night of business, which is great. But out of that, the host that hosted originally is going to rehost afterwards, it sounds like. And then the sister is going to host in the middle to the end of July. So we just wanted to share some some information with you guys to show you that what we're sharing with you to have you partner up with us is actually becoming a reality. One thing I'll point out before we roll out is that she talked about getting people to exercise. So after every session, whether they're doing squats or air squats, running in place, getting on a treadmill, you want to get them moving so their metabolism starts to roll for about 10 minutes like we do at our home office. So before we, sign off, Liza, is there anything else you'd like to add or share?
No, I mean, I think just understanding that, the process and the system and, everything that you said would work and would happen. I think this being my first big go at it, other than just some of my own little family and friends, the product itself the product does sell itself.
Awesome.
But, just the whole experience, and for me, just the excitement that even I and the confidence I gained after that first party, primarily just because of, seeing that it does sell itself, but even beyond that, seeing that I knew more than they know going into it, you know what I mean? And so don't worry so much about, like my reservations were worrying about saying all the right things. We know even more just based off of the training we get from you guys and, the videos and everything else. We know more than anybody else basically going in, and don't be too shy of, do I know enough, or getting it in there. Get in there and just have fun, be yourself, and the rest, just the product sells itself for sure.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time, and congrats on the success you're going to get up there. We're excited for you. And other than that, guys, just keep plugging into the group pages. We'll answer questions. We'll share some stories, thoughts, and ideas as they come in. But for now, we're signing off, and have a wonderful day.